A spooky basket is more than just a container filled with seasonal touches. It is a gesture of care wrapped in mystery and imagination. At its core, it represents the blending of surprise with creativity, where small details come together to create an experience that feels both festive and thoughtful. Rather than being about any single object, the magic lies in how the basket captures the spirit of the season. It is about building an atmosphere of delight, spookiness, and fun all at once, making it a tradition that resonates with people of all ages. When we think about a spooky basket, we are really thinking about atmosphere, the feeling of opening something that seems to have its own story. It is the act of weaving together playful fright with comforting charm. Each basket carries its own little narrative, one that speaks through its arrangement and the thought behind it. In this way, the spooky basket becomes less about material things and more about the story it silently tells, reminding us that meaning often lives in the experience, not just the details. A spooky basket thrives on the feeling of anticipation. The way it is presented, the mood it carries, sets the stage for the experience. Darkness, shadows, and playful eeriness all add to its character. When thought goes into the overall look and feeling, the basket becomes less about individual things and more about the aura it gives off. The mystery within creates excitement, leaving the recipient eager to explore what awaits. It's this layering of suspense and charm that turns a simple basket into something much more memorable. The aura of mystery can be shaped in many ways. It can come from contrast, the blending of light and shadow, the balance of openness and secrecy. A well-prepared basket almost feels like an unopened chapter in a story, waiting to be discovered. The suspense is heightened not just by what's inside, but by how it is hinted at from the outside. Every detail adds to the atmosphere. The sense of hidden treasures, the promise of discovery, and the spark of curiosity. A spooky basket is never rushed. It lingers in the imagination, inviting both wonder and excitement. If these spooky basket ideas inspired you, don't forget to like this video and share it with friends who love Halloween surprises. The true beauty of a spooky basket is in how it balances both sides of the season, lighthearted fun and chilling eeriness. It's never about leaning entirely into fear, nor about making it overly sweet. Instead, it is the harmony between the two that creates its appeal. A basket may tease with spooky undertones while keeping a sense of humor and play. This duality reflects the very essence of the season itself, where thrills and laughter intertwine, and joy comes from walking the line between comfort and unease. This balance is what keeps the basket inviting. Too much fright, and it becomes overwhelming. Too much sweetness, and it loses the festive edge. The goal is not perfection, but harmony, finding the right mix that speaks to both sides of the season. A well-balanced spooky basket feels alive with contrast, offering a thrill without unease, a smile without losing its haunting charm. It captures the way the season itself is celebrated, playful in its costumes, eerie in its traditions, and joyful in how it brings people together in shared delight. What would you put in your spooky basket? Sweet treats, cozy goodies, or spooky decor? Share your favorite idea in the comments below. Every spooky basket carries a unique signature of the person who creates it. The thought behind its design and the way it is arranged says as much as the contents themselves. Creativity can shine in subtle choices, the colors, the textures, the arrangement, and the rhythm of how everything comes together. This expression transforms the basket from a seasonal gesture into something meaningful. It shows care not just in what is placed inside, but in how the entire experience is imagined and brought to life. Creativity does not depend on extravagance. It thrives in the thoughtful details. The way elements are combined, the way a story is suggested, and the way the whole design reflects personality are what make it stand out. Each spooky basket becomes a canvas for personal imagination, allowing its maker to capture a piece of themselves within it. This personal touch elevates it beyond decoration or gift. It becomes a reflection of intention, creativity, and the joy of giving. In this way, every spooky basket is truly one of a kind. For more creative and fun Halloween ideas, make sure to subscribe and join us for even more spooky inspiration. Deepest Seasonal Magic. A spooky basket is also a reminder of seasonal rituals that connect us to larger traditions. It becomes part of the rhythm of the year, a moment that signals the arrival of a playful and mysterious season. It represents more than a gift. It is a shared experience, a way of celebrating in a way that feels rooted in tradition, yet open to reinvention. The basket becomes a symbol of connection, marking time, memory, and the joy of returning to familiar seasonal celebrations. Tradition is not just about repeating the past, it is about weaving new memories into old patterns. A spooky basket does exactly this. It honors the spirit of the season while adapting to personal expression and modern creativity. It ties together nostalgia and novelty, creating something that feels both timeless and fresh. Each basket is a small ritual, a piece of seasonal magic that helps anchor us in the cycle of celebration. In giving or receiving one, we participate in something larger, something that reminds us of the power of shared traditions to bring warmth, excitement, and meaning. At its heart, the spooky basket is not about the items tucked inside, but about the feeling it creates. It blends suspense with joy, tradition with creativity, mystery with play. Each basket tells its own story, carrying within it not just objects, but intention and meaning. It becomes a celebration of the season in miniature form, a way of sharing atmosphere and delight with others. When we pause to think about it, the spooky basket is a reflection of what makes the season special in the first place. It is playful, yet thoughtful, eerie, yet inviting, rooted in tradition, yet endlessly adaptable. Its charm is not in extravagance, but in the way it captures imagination. And so, the spooky basket endures, not as a passing idea, but as a timeless reminder that sometimes the simplest gestures can carry the deepest seasonal magic. It teaches us that meaning is often found in the little details, the quiet choices that give shape to memory. A basket can hold not just seasonal spirit, but also a moment of pause in a busy world. It becomes a way of slowing down, of recognizing the joy of sharing, of creating an experience meant to be savored. Even when the season passes, its impression lingers, reminding us of connection, care, and creativity. In this way, the spooky basket is more than seasonal. It is a lasting echo of imagination, deepest seasonal magic.